Hello and welcome to Children's Arena in Oshawa, Ontario for coverage of Week 10 of the Arena Lacrosse League as the Peterborough Timbermen entertain the Whitby Steelhawks. I'm Lance Wynn working alongside Gary Morrison and JVI Productions. Glad to have you with us. Starting goalies for today's game. For Whitby, Bailey Brown, the Milton native, will get the start. Still looking for his first win, 0-4 with a 13.64 goals against average. And for Peterborough, Nick DeMode comes in with a 3-1 record, 12.35 goals against. For the Steelhawks, Gavin Prout is the head coach, along with Brad MacArthur. Ryan McMichael is the assistant. On the other side, it's Joe Sullivan that will come in as the head coach and general manager. The Timbermen, his assistants are Ray Dance and Derek Cruff. Officials for today's game. Kyle Kropman is the crew chief. He's joined by Dave Howlett and Matt Chamois. All set to go here with Brett Coons and Mike Byrne doing battle at the face-off circle. And off the draw, the Timbermen will have possession momentarily. They will get it, and they will set up on offense. First possession goes to the Orange. That pass knocked down by Byrne. There's no reset, no over and back, and a good job there by DeMode to get it up as they lug it over the timeline. Fred Hartley with the double team, tries to swim move, switch hands, finally has it knocked out, regains it. 5 on the shot clock, kicks it back over. Good move and fake, and first shot of the game is in the back of the net, courtesy Tim Bergen. So the Timbermen, glad to have him back in the lineup, his first of the game, 1-0 for Peterborough. Didn't take long for the Timbermen to get on the scoreboard. First shot of the game, first offensive possession, and off the draw, it's a violation, possession, back to Peterborough. Aaron Woods, get used to that. He's a very familiar sight, as is Cameron Simpson. Mark Vredenberg, the second leading scorer in the Arena Lacrosse League, coming into this game as he is the quarterback. And everything and anything usually will go through him. That shot wide of the mark will go the length of the carpet, possession to the Steelhawks. So they'll go to work on offense for their first time in this game, and it'll be the rookie Luke Pilcher that will jumpstart this offense as he will wait for Cam Milligan to come out there. Again, familiar sight on offense as you look. Austin Murphy, recognized as last year's Rookie of the Year, as a screen and roll. His first shot up, down. Good save by DeMode. Timbermen will work it the other way. So keep an eye on Austin Murphy. He was Rookie of the Year last year. Led the all in scoring with 83 points. And he has missed all but this is his second game back, and you can bet Gavin Prout is pretty pleased to have him back in the lineup. Jeff Fernandez working, has a kick to knock down, and ball loose. Shot clock under 10. Quick shot off the crossbar, and it'll go the length of the carpet, but it should be a fresh 30 here, and it is, as Bailey Brown will shoot out the outlet, and up come the Steelhawks. Travis Zabalks, he'll kick it back out to Cody McMahon. McMahon looking on the screen and roll. It's a good one, but a better save by DeMode, who's been red hot lately. And the Timbermen now will bring it back. 12:35 to go here, opening quarter. Vredenberg will work left side. Get a screen, pop back out. No look pass. That one from Bergen. Low sidearm is steered aside by Brown. Rebound off the post. That will give Peterborough a fresh clock to work with as Hartley managed to beat Brown, but not the iron. Woods with a defender on him closely. That is Paxton LaRue, and a good job to force a turnover. Possession will go to the Steelhawks. Chad Culp, of course, inserted in the lineup. Good swim move. Got a good first step off. Not able to get closer. Looking for a cutter in Murphy. And here come the Timbermen with numbers in transition. Race as it goes up off the screen, and possession will go to Whitby. Zach Thompson in pursuit. Cody Hamley doing a good job. He'll flip and retreat as Milligan will work on the half boards right side. Hits Pilcher. Pilcher, side step, sidearm, right off the chest. Good save to Mode. He'll look for the outlet, and he does. Timberman will trot it up over the timeline. And it'll be Cameron Simpson now working on the right side. Good spin move. Draws a double team again. Remember Simpson, always good at carrying a couple of defenders on his back and finding his way to that 4x8. Sorry, 4x4. Wrong sport. Good defensive set there for the Steelhawks as they will bring it back over the timeline and go to work again on offense with 10:40 to go. Pilcher working the two-man game. No, zip it to the right side. Skip pass back to the left. McMahon looking for a dump off. Couldn't get Milligan. Too much traffic. Swung it back. Has Zabalks cutting. Can't find him. 2 on the shot clock. That goes into the corner, and they do a good job of tying up Pilcher and keeping him from getting that loose ball. Timberman now will bring it back. Woods. Hall will swing at Hartley. Good first move, and he sneaks one in. So Fred Hartley putting together a fine season, gives the Timbermen a 2-0 lead. Off the face-off, my apologies. It looked like I was saddling the Milton native Bailey Brown with the first couple of goals, but it's actually Lucas Coote that is in the net for the Whitby Steelhawks, as a bit of a late scratch, as we will have officials timeout. Set to go here after the officials timeout. Timbermen with possession and looking for Vradenberg as he goes into the crease, knocks the net off, and they will stop play and get that all fixed up as Tim Bergen will start things off out there with Vradenberg, Ty Thompson, and they'll kick it out. Cameron Simpson out there as well, working the left side. Good fake, another good one. Can't able to shed a defender. Some outstanding defense from Dan Ball. And a good defensive set as, once again, the Steelhawks hold true. In transition, good job, good move, up, down, far corner. Beauty goal from Garrett Eddy. His first of the game, and that cuts the gap now to 2-1. Off the draw, just in case you were wondering, the last time these two teams met, as you see a good stick check there, it was Peterborough convincingly winning this one 18-10. And since then, Whitby comes in here red hot. They've won their last two, while Peterborough had lost last week. So not a lot of room to maneuver between the second place teams and your seventh place team, as it looks like we're going to have our first potentially Visionware power play of the game. Joe Hall, the guilty party, 2 minutes for slashing. First Visionware power play for either team here, and it goes to the Steelhawks as they've got Milligan out there working on the right side. Pilcher, quick shot, wide of the mark. That will go to the rafters. Possession to the Timbermen. And Peterborough now will lug it over the timeline and try to work some clock. Vradenberg will wait for the fourth as he gets harassed by Ball. Ball has been all over that defensive set. Does a good job of sticking with the man. 10 on the shot clock. Give it to Cameron Simpson. He's got 2 on him once again. Takes more than 2, 3 now. Does manage to flip it on net. And if you haven't seen Simpson, don't be surprised by that. With 1:14 to go here in the man advantage, it's Culp. Chad Culp, of course, a lengthy, impressive professional career. Glad to have him suited up here in the Arena Lacrosse League. Milligan, good bounce shot. DeMode with a good save, loose. Whitby pounces on it. Good no-look to Pilcher, top corner. Great job by Luke Pilcher, the rookie, on the scoreboard for the first time. We're tied. Sorry, it's now 3-1. Off the draw, just checking my counter. It's a tad bit off, not 3-1. We're tied at 2 here with 7:40 to go. And interference going to be the call. Possession's going to go to the Orange. And Peterborough now in Aaron Woods. Woods out there with Hartley. And wide open cutting through the middle, not able to corral the pass. And the Steelhawks bring it back. Tim Bergen had a good cut, just not able to catch it cleanly and get off a shot. Whitby now back to work on O. Dump it down low. Pilcher looking to set a screen for McMahon. McMahon will curl up, dump it right side. Good move, Murphy. Again, weaves his way in through 2 defenders, tries to shovel. Can't find the mark. 5 on the shot clock, and that hit there from Colton Armstrong. In my opinion, that should be a minimum 5. We'll see what happens, but for sure a Visionware power play on the play. So back to action here as Colton Armstrong dodges a major bullet with a 2-minute penalty. My opinion, that's a minimum 5. But again, I'm out here doing this and not reffing. So back to work with the man advantage, second man advantage for the Steelhawks as Cody McMahon does a good job to track it down and get a fresh clock for the Steelhawks. 0 for 1 with the man advantage here in this game. Milligan, sidearm, wide of the mark. DeMode will pick that up and move it on up. Just under 6.5 to go here in the first quarter, tied at 2. Coote will send the outlet pass, and Milligan will move it on up to Culp. Round the horn it goes. Culp at the top. Skip past McMahon. That goes off DeMode and picked up and lugged over the timeline. Moved up. And it's Doug Udding. Quick shot. Udding does a lot of the little things for these Timbermen. A very valuable asset, as he does a good job at both ends of the floor. 45 seconds ago in a man advantage. Culp will set things up, interchanging. Murphy no look. Cody McMahon, and they tried that tic-tac-toe. Crease called, possession to the Orange, and moving up in transition and not letting up at all. Good save by Coote on Tanner Poole. And the Timbermen now will get possession with 25 seconds to kill on the penalty. Simpson gonna need some help, that's for sure, as he draws 1, 2, 3, still has it, able to hang on to it. 4 defenders, and he tucks it in the corner. So Cameron Simpson has made a habit of doing that. A short-handed marker, and it's 3-2 Timbermen. So if you don't know about Cameron Simpson, well, now you know. With 10 seconds left in the power play, good job to get out of traffic there, and by Fernandez, as the penalty's over, and that shot will go off the defender's stick, and it will be possession to the Steelhawks, as we will have our second official's timeout. Just under 5 minutes to go here, opening quarter. 3-2 game in favor of the Timbermen. The lead courtesy a shorthanded marker from Cameron Simpson. Murphy cutting on the run. Good Glove save by DeMode. And the Timbermen now will have to utilize some speed, get it over the timeline. Good pass to Vredenberg, and he'll set things up. Of course, Vredenberg comes in with 53 points. Good for second overall in the Arena Lacrosse League, getting a screen. Good hard shot, Aaron Woods. So Woods does a good job to utilize the screen. He picks the corner, and it's 4-2 now for the Timbermen. Off the draw, good pickup there by the Timbermen. As they're working 2-on-3, got a shot off. Coot able to save that. Culp now will play the carom and pick up the loose ball deep in the offensive zone. Has a man on, 2 men on, dumps it off to Milligan. Waiting for Luke Pilcher to come back, took that hard hit from Colton Armstrong. And we'll have to check on his status as Murphy will work it around. Milligan half boards, right side, looking at Murphy on the dump. Not able to get it cleanly, good defense. And Culp now, good job by Poole though to utilize his speed to avoid the veteran Culp. They'll kickstart things on the left side. And it's Hartley in the middle. Good spin move. Wrong stick side. Steered aside nicely by Coot. Picked up by Hartley. Fresh clock for the Timbermen. 3:20 to go here, opening quarter. Thompson working that left side. Looks for some help. Dumps it off. And Vredenberg, long shot. That's steered up into the rafters by Coot. And it'll be a fresh 30 for the Timbermen. Thompson working one-on-one. Can't find an opening. Again, looking, underhand stopped. And that's going to be an interference call. Possession again is going to go to the Timbermen. So right now, Peterborough outworking Whitby. And we're going to have a delayed vision wear power play here as you heard the reaction from the crowd. And with under 20 on the shot clock, the net empty for the Timbermen as they have the extra attacker out there working it around. Bergen, backhand. Woods tried to sneak that underhand 5-hole, stopped by Coot. We will have another vision wear power play. Garrett Lewis, the guilty party. 2 minutes for an illegal cross-check. And with 2:25 to go here in the first, Timbermen with their first power play of this game. Bergen will slide over, right shooter. Looking for Hartley on the curl. Not able to get it cleanly. Bergen tracks it down, no, 10 on the shot clock. Woods at the top. Skip past Thompson, sidearm, stopped by Coot. And he sends an outlet, and it's a good one on the money to Cody Hamley. Hamley will think better of it, and he'll dump it off to Culp. Minute 20 left in the penalty. Round the horn it goes as they will try and kill as much as they can. 6 on the shot clock. Milligan will look for a shot. Backhand wide of the mark and off the rafters. Possession to the Timbermen with a minute 34 to go. One minute left in the man advantage. Armstrong will dump it off, and the Timbermen will be very deliberate here as they've got Bergen, Vredenberg, Hartley, Woods, and Simpson out there as this version of the power play unit. Bergen shift over, right shooter, kick it back. Vredenberg, bounce shot, stopped by Coot. Hartley jumped on that, rebound goes bounce shot, far corner. So Fred Hartley with his second of the game. And the Timbermen lead now is 5-2. Off the draw as the clock's winding down now as we are in the final minute of the first. Scrum ensues, battle in the neutral zone. Kicked back by the Steelhawks. They get possession. Good short hop pickup but they got to hurry, going the wrong direction, and just getting it over the timeline was Mike Byrne. Pilcher back out there. Good to see that as Cody McMahon looking to a cutting Austin Murphy as he ran through the crease. And it'll be possession to the Timbermen with 35 seconds to go. They'll move it up quickly in pool. Simpson. Hall. And they'll swing it around. Bergen looking for a cutter, can't find it. Skip pass across left side to Thompson. Thompson got a screen, picked the corner. So Ty Thompson sniping from the far side, first of the game. And it's now 6-2 Peterborough. "15 seconds left here in the first. Off the draw. We're going to have a timeout called by the Steelhawks. He wants to, 12.1 seconds to go here as the Steelhawks are going to hold it for the final shot. McMahon kick-starting and inside. They had a chance, and Murphy couldn't capitalize and trying to get it to the empty net, not able to do it. Through the first 15, it's 6-2 Timbermen. All set to go here for the second quarter, which started off as a very even first quarter. Quickly tilted to the side of the Timbermen as they lead this one 6-2. And they continue to win the battles off the draw. They do a good job of obtaining possession. Zach Thompson will dump it off. And Hartley setting a screen. Good save there by Coote. And possession will remain right here with the Timbermen. So keep waiting for Whitby to find their mark. This, of course, the second game that Austin Murphy has returned to the lineup as Joe Hall misses, and it will go the other way, possession to Whitby. And you'll see as we work towards championship weekend, that in the second weekend of April, of course, quarterfinals, the first weekend, and we will get you all the details for that as Milligan gets a screen on the run, bounce shot, easy by DeMode, reset to Murphy. Again, long shot. Good shoulder save by DeMode. Picked up by Murphy. Murphy weaving his way through on the run, looking down low to McMahon. Sorry, not able to get it. Here come the Timbermen. Udding will hustle over the timeline and dump it off. He'll retreat as Woods now will send it over and get over to the right side. Stop and start, Woods, underhand, not able to corral that rebound. Goes back over the timeline. Possession to the Steelhawks. Whitby'd like to see a little more out of number 74, Travis Zabalks. Of course, as that one from Milligan, wrong stick side. Couldn't find the mark, no reset, and it's Zabalks. Dumps it down low. McMahon. Sizing things up, looking for an opening. Gets a screen from Culp, not able to use it, flips it off. Work it in, good sidearm, but again, DeMode up to the task. Woods will get it, take his time, and possession to the Timbermen with 13 minutes to go here in the second. Vredenberg, the captain, comes to work, gets a screen, flips it back to Thompson, picked up by Joe Hall. He winds up, his hard shot, stopped by Coote. Vredenberg to rebound, fresh clock for the Orange. Around the horn, it goes to Woods, right side, looking for a screen, gets an elbow from Hall. Hall, wrong stick side, bounce shot, stop, scoops up the rebound. Behind the net, takes a hard hit, looking for some help, kicks it back to Vredenberg. Vredenberg, no look down low to Bergen. He wasn't expecting it, went off the rafters, possession the other way to Whitby. That's a tough pass to handle and off the screen, so Whitby will give it right back. Merry Christmas, 12:22 to go here in the second. Simpson will swing it out to Hartley. Hartley will find his place left side. Good speed, first step, bounce shot. Where he should be was Coote. In transition, here come the Steelhawks. Good stick check by Hartley, and Poole now will counter. He'll look to get it up. Lob pass goes right to Coote. So a tad bit sloppy here as look for Chad Culp to settle things down. Out there with Pilcher, Zabulks. Murphy tried to give and go to Pilcher. In transition, here come the Timbermen with numbers. And looking for that top corner, but having none of it was Lucas Coote. Came in, Coote comes in with a 3-2 record and a 14.62 goals against. So Coote has been a mainstay between that pipes and, of course, Bailey Brown in a backup role. Murphy dumps it off, and there's going to be an interference call. Possession's going to go to Peterborough. Colton Armstrong, one of the leaders in short-handed markers in the Arena Lacrosse League, as that one got fished out just before it went over the goal line, and here come Whitby the other way. Garrett Eddy. Pilcher. Hard overhang gets blocked. Timberman will bring it back quickly. And Armstrong tried to barrel his way in over Culp. Got a shot off. And Ty Thompson managed to track down the rebound. 10:30 to go here, second quarter. Hall. Thompson with some room and plenty of time on the shot clock. Gets a screen from Vredenberg. Curling around. Underhand off the post. Doesn't touch any of the rafters, so it will be a full reset for the Orange with teams playing five-a-side. Vredenberg, one-on-one. Looks for a screen. Got one. Sidearm. Had a sniff of that top corner wide of the mark, and Eddie's going to race down and pick it up deep in the offensive territory. Looking for the flip over the back, and it rolls up over DeMo's back and to the back of the net. And the Timbermen now will pick it up and lug it over the timeline. Vredenberg, kick it back. Hartley, good move, gets wrapped up. Got a shot off, stopped, and just a little too hands-on was Riley Palmer. Interference call, and we are going to have ourselves another official's timeout. Same color or blue? Same color or blue? Back to action here as after our official's timeout. Cameron Simpson with a turnover. Not sure he was looking for Hartley. 2-on-1. Come the Steelhawks. Good hard shot. DeMode up to the task one more time. And the Timbermen now will bring it back for another look on offense. 9:20 to go here. We're still 6-2 the count here in favor of Peterborough. We haven't had a goal yet here in this second quarter. Bergen will swing it across. Hartley, his flip up, looking for Bergen on the skip. 7 on the shot clock, and that's stopped by Coote, not able to fish the rebound down. Woods isn't either. Does a good job before checking. And tiptoeing on the line, gonna have to hurry, and it's knocked down, and that's gonna be possession to Whitby. Good job by Poole, though, to get a stick in the passing lane and knock that down, and Mr. Murphy will go to work here. So Murphy will swing it to Culp. Culp looking for the screen, dumps it off, and McMahon not able to handle it. Handcuffed him, not the best pass, and here come the Timbermen with numbers. Out of the back door, it's Thompson. Thompson sighted that far corner, couldn't get to mark. Poole comes with a bounce. Good job by Coote to make both saves and give his team another look here. Murphy will move it up with 8 0:05 to go here in the second quarter. Whitby looking to close the gap, trailing by 4. Culp, left side, dumps it off to Milligan. Milligan tried to tuck it in the far corner, couldn't find the mark. 5 on the shot clock. Jeff Fernandez didn't know where it was. That's going to be a shot clock violation and possession to Peterborough. Poole's going to trot over the timeline. Garrett Lewis on him as the entire offense out there now for the Timbermen. Hall swings it across to Bergen, does a good job to corral the pass, kicks it back. And good hard overhand from Blake Kenny. Can't find the mark, and possession will go to Whitby. Cody Hamley. He'll elude a defender, dump it off, and it'll be Austin Murphy working on the right side. Looking for a screen from Zabalks, dumps it down, not able to catch that pass cleanly, and it's Demode. He will send the outlet, and the Timbermen now with 7 minutes to go will work on O. Vradenberg thinks better of it, flips it back, looking for Simpson. Loose behind the net. Coot in there, and it's the Timbermen that come away with it. Certainly calling for a reset, but 5 on the shot clock. Don't know why you would expect one. That shot's blocked, picked up by the Steelhawks. That shot, good save, and Murphy goes to the dive and dumps it down low. So Austin Murphy on the score sheet for the first time in this game, and it's 6-3. So Austin Murphy goes airborne, and sign of a true goal scorer is when you go airborne looking up and you manage to change course and dump it down low and go between the wickets. And that's what he did in midair. So good job by Austin Murphy as the deficit now cut in half, and possession to the Steelhawks with 6:14 to go in the half. Culp will kick it back out. Milligan will swing it around to Murphy on the right side. Murphy looking down low to Culp. Culp takes a hard hit, and we're going to have a delayed penalty on the play. So the Steelhawks will go back to work with another Visionware power play, but first they've got 9 on the shot clock with the extra attacker out. Milligan looking for some help, dumps it in low. Culp posting up. That's backhand, goes awry, and it'll be an illegal cross-check call, and the Steelhawks will go to work on the power play. Brett Coons guilty of an illegal cross-check. And the Steelhawks now with their third power play of the game, they are 0 for 2. And they, of course, come in with a 46% success rate on the power play as Murphy's quick shot stopped by Demode. On the flip side, Timberman Udding looking down low, stopped by Coot. Peterborough at 53% on the penalty kill. So both teams very effective. Certainly give the edge to Peterborough and their man short unit here with just over 5 minutes to go. That shot from Milligan, ill-advised, managed to pick up the rebound, 10 on the shot clock. Work it around. Pilcher sizing it up. Good save by Demode. Pilcher tracks down the rebound. Had it momentarily. Loose in the corner. Does a good job. And steers around. So Luke Pilcher does a great job to utilize his reach. He tucks it in the short side. It's a 6-4 game. Luke Pilcher with his second of the game, a power play marker. And off the draw, made a good move, but not able to finish was Coons. Went through the crease, and we're going to have ourselves another officials timeout. Back to action here as Gulch Salinas, the guilty party. He'll spend 2 minutes in the box. Second power play opportunity for the Timbermen. They are 1 for 1 coming in here as it's Vredenberg, as Woods with a good hard underhand. Not able to beat. And a beautiful outlet pass from Coote as Chad Culp dances around, draws a penalty as well. So good execution, Lucas Coote to Chad Culp. Culp will draw the 2-minute minor, and it'll be Aaron Woods headed to the box. And so much for the Visionware power play. 4:14 to go here as the power play nullified. About a 30-second differential. Murphy one-on-one goes by Utting. Backhand right at the mode. And we're going to have another penalty as a great move by Murphy forced Utting to grab him, and Utting will spend 2 minutes in the box. Doug Utting, guilty party. And it is a 4-on-3 as the Steelhawks will look for that pass. Milligan will curl around, work from behind the net. Looking, sniffing, comes around. Good dump, quick stick. Culp hits the side of the net, and it will stay possession to the Steelhawks as it went off the post, and it'll be a fresh 30. Scoreboard lit up like a Christmas tree with 3:50 to go here. Milligan around the horn out there with, as Milligan called his own number, has Murphy as the shooting gallery continues. Culp, that goes off the mode and out of play. Fresh 30. Round the horn, Milligan, good no look. Culp tried to sniff the far side, couldn't get it to Mode, good save. Picked up by the Timbermen. They'll lob it up and deep in the corner. Colton Armstrong will race to it, take a bump, and he will fish it out of the corner, curl around, lean in. Good underhand stop by Coote. Ball loose, fighting for it still is Armstrong. One-man wrecking crew picked up by the Steelhawks, and they are on the move. Murphy will dump it down to Milligan. And too many men going to be the call on the Steelhawks, as that's a tad bit careless there on their part. And once again, we'll light up the scoreboard with another penalty. So 3-on-3 action here as 23 seconds left in the most recent penalty as Thompson will curl out Vredenberg. So lots of open floor here as these two teams will battle. Speed going to be a factor. Simpson racing for it. It's gone off a leg, so it's a free ball picked up by the Steelhawks. And they'll move it up. The back door, it's Culp. Culp with a chance. Up, down. Stayed at that corner. DeMode read him like a book. And he will look for an outlet pass. He zips that up. And coming out of the back door conveniently is Bergen. Sorry, that's Kenny. Kenny will think better of it. One penalty away, 18 seconds away, as the Steelhawks will have a short-lived power play, and Kenny will kick it. Underhand Woods. Hall, underhand, steered aside by Coote. Picked up by the Steelhawks. They'll move it up. Look in the back door as Culp slid his way out. Eddie will think better of it. Now just 50 seconds left in the Steelhawks penalty as we're back now to a 5-on-4 situation with the Timbermen 40 seconds to go into man advantage, and good defensive set by the Orange will give Peterborough possession here with 1:40 to go in the half. Timbermen have been held off the scoreboard in this second quarter after putting up 6 in the first. They're out there with Bergen, Woods, Simpson, Hartley, and Thompson. Woods with that quick underhand rebound. Peterborough had it in Simpson. Got lots of time. Bergen backhand. Woods off the post. So everything and everywhere but in the back of the net for Peterborough. That one steered aside by Lucas Coote. So after a tough start, Coote has come in as the penalty is over, and teams now both back at full strength. Thompson working one-on-one, looks for the curl, gets it out to Hartley. They'll swing it around, work the right side. Woods has an opening. Another big shot stopped by Coote. Rebound, tracked down by Hartley. Under a minute to go here in the half. Bounce shot from Bergen as he finds the mark for the first time in this game. First goal of the quarter. It's 7-4 Peterborough. So Bergen's second of the game is Peterborough's first of the quarter. And off the draw, it's the Orange that come away with it. And it'll be Doug Utting with 35 seconds to go in the half. Out the back door, wrong stick side as Joe Hall came with the hard backhand, wide of the mark. And timeout going to be called by the Timbermen. There we go with 28 seconds to go on the clock. Peterborough's going to hold it for the final shot of the half as Radenberg's out there with Hartley, Kenny, Bergen, Woods, and it's Radenberg. And he goes up top, steered aside. Hartley again tracks it down. 5 in the game clock. Up, down, Woods. Can't beat Coote. And Steelhawks come away with it, and they hang on. We played 30 here at Children's Arena. It's 7-4, Timbermen. All set to go here for third quarter action. Timbermen leading this one, 7-4 off the draw. The ball loose, goes right into the stick of Chad Culp, takes a whack on the back of the ankle. Incidental, though, as they will play on, and first possession of this half goes to the Steelhawks. Working on the right side, they'll swing it back to the left. Pilcher curl around, take a good hard hit, gets a screen from Culp, gets knocked down, and Culp has drawn another penalty as Coote has raced to the bench for the extra attacker, and a fresh clock. Milligan, dump it to Murphy. Two-man game, quick shot to Culp, and he took an extra one for good measure as we'll have another Visionware power play. Ethan Riggs, the guilty party, illegal cross-check. And the Steelhawks will go to work with the man advantage for the 5th time in this game. They're 1 for 4. And Culp looking in the middle, and Murphy may have taken a hard hit as Armstrong back the other way. Coote, good save, rebound, underhand again, right off Coote's chest. So 2 good shots from point blank, stopped by Coote, and here come the Steelhawks. We'll see if Murphy has shaken off that hit he took as Milligan, no-look pass, and tricky shot there by Culp. Tried to steer it around the defender, couldn't do it, or couldn't beat DeMode anyway, as Armstrong now couldn't play the carom the right way. It's picked up by the Steelhawks. They'll move it up with 1:10 left in the man advantage. Culp working left side, dump it off to Pilcher. They'll swing it around the horn with Milligan, and Cody McMahon comes in, loads up. DeMode, 1-2, makes a good save. Outlet to Poole out racing. Good save at the other end. Broken stick there, but Coote does a good job looking for an open man, and Culp right on the stick. So a great pass to Culp as he's faced with the double team. 35 seconds to go in the penalty. And the difference of having a veteran like Culp out there to even haul in that pass, as Armstrong now will burn some clock here and get it over the timeline with 20 seconds to go in the penalty. Woods will keep it out there as Hartley working hard to get open on the left side. And with 10 on the shot clock, 10 now left in the penalty. Woods gets a screen from Armstrong, partially blocked shot, goes wide of the mark, possession to Whitby. They'll move it up to Culp. Culp living on that half boards, flips it off. Milligan, never seen a shot he didn't like, that's for sure. Good move by Culp, good spin around and diving in, and That's going to cause a bit of a mix-up. I didn't see any sign for the goal as Chad Culp got knocked in to the net. And it looks like we're going to have penalties and no goal called on the play. So once the dust settled and we can do our best to figure out exactly what happened, looks like initially coincidental minors, but the extra went to Colton Armstrong, who has been ejected from the game. And when it was all said and done, it looked like Chad Culp was going to go too, but it turns out to be a power play opportunity for the Steelhawks as they will go to work on the man advantage. Backhand try by Murphy, stopped by DeMode, and he'll get the outlet pass to Udding. Collision behind the scene, and look for Udding to work some clock here with 1:20 to go in the man short. Simpson, watch Simpson, already carried 3 defenders on his back and scored earlier in this game. Master at the switch hands, and once again, 3 on, rolls out again, goes to the corner and scores again. So talk about making a habit of it. That might be his trademark, second of the game, and it's 8-4 Timbermen. So with 1:04 left in the power play for the Steelhawks, they give up their second shorthanded marker of the game. And now we'll have to go to work trailing 8-4. Pilcher out there with Milligan and Murphy. And Pilcher, good hidden ball as that one stopped by DeMode, fishes it out, knocked away by Pilcher, picked up by the Timbermen. They'll race up over the timeline. Parker Sands, wrong stick side, kicks it back out. And Poole trying to avoid the double team does, gets it back to Sands. Sands rolls into 2 checks, that's another, still has it, tried to tuck it in the corner, couldn't do it. And that's going to go possession to the Steelhawks with 23 seconds to go, and not quite sure what the call is here. If referee Matt Chamois seen it go off the goalie or defender, and they got together and got the call right, possession to the Steelhawks. Ten seconds left in the man advantage. Milligan's shot doesn't get through. Picked up by the Timbermen and lofted up to Udding. Runs under it as they got a trailer coming. Penalties over. Team's now back at full strength. Plenty of time on the shot clock as we're going to have a too many men call on the play, and that'll take us right into our officials' timeout. So a bench minor for too many men on the floor. And once again, the Steelhawks will go to work with a man advantage, although on 2 occasions it's been far from a man advantage, having given up 2 shorthanded goals. That ball pinballs around the crease. And the Steelhawks managed to tiptoe around the white and get it back. Murphy, underhand stop. DeMode looking for an outlet. Drills it down, and a good pass to Udding up the middle. Udding has Radenberg, didn't see him, kicks it back out to Joe Wasson. And they will work some clock with 1:20 to go in a man short situation. Udding takes 2 hits, stays on his feet. Still working on 1 defender, bouncing into the other. 5 on the shot clock, down in the corner. Does a good job, good save by Coote. Good effort by Udding to try to tuck it far side, but Coote up to the task, and with just under a minute to go, the Steelhawks go back to work with a man advantage. Pilcher out there with McMahon looking for Milligan, cutting down, right side, kick back out, Pilcher, sidearm, definitely blocked, and Pilcher comes back, shot saved. Zabalks, good feed, back out, kick out, McMahon stopped, and that will be a fresh clock for the Steelhawks. So Nick DeMode has been outstanding here in this game as it goes to Pilcher. Milligan sizing it up. Thought better of it. Kicked it back out. McMahon back to Milligan. No look. Pilcher tried to tuck that behind the defender. Good job by Murphy to corral it. 15 on the shot clock. Murphy tees it up. Good save by DeMode. Rebound. It's kicked out. McMahon. Zabalks tried to backhand. And they get a fresh clock to work with the penalty. Just expired. Zabalks in tight. Good save by DeMode. Murphy tries the jump shot. Stopped again. So DeMode has been tough between the pipes here for the Timbermen as they race it up with Poole. He'll do the flip and retreat. Woods now will kickstart this offensive set for the Timbermen as they killed off another penalty. Bradenburg, no look. Woods tried to backhand, couldn't find the mark. Whitby picks it up now, and they'll move it up. Eddie had a notion, pulled it back out, and the offense now will start left side. Zabalks looking to set a screen. On the run, not able to find the mark was Grant Scott. And Peterborough now will bring it up. Poole. 7 minutes to go here in the third. Joe Hall. Bouncing around, kicks it out, finds Bergen. Bergen out there with Hartley and Thompson. As well as Kenny. Setting the screen, Hartley's shot goes off a helmet and then off the rafters. It's going to be a fresh clock for the Orange. Simpson. Telegraphed the pass, still got it though. Bergen will kick it to Kenny. Kenny been awfully quiet in this game. Bounce shot, too much bounce on it, goes over the screen, and possession will go the other way to the Steelhawks with 6.5 to go, third quarter. Whitby will set things up here for another look. Been a game of droughts here and momentum as Murphy teed that one up. Good save by DeMode one more time. Murphy fishes that out through a crowd, dumps it back out. Underhand shot, wide of the mark, picked up by the Timbermen. Good job of racing through in transition and working it up was Lehman Beatty. Good shot, but better was Coote, and they send it up to Cody McMahon. McMahon will wait for Pilcher and dump it at the top and get it back. Zabalks posting up in the slot. They get it to to Murphy. Murphy, good move. And far corner, DeMode made that look easy as Murphy was sniffing the other side, and Vradenburg and the Timbermen bring it back with 5.5 to go, third quarter. 8-4 in favor of the Timbermen. And Vradenburg's been awfully quiet here in this game. Thompson got a good screen, but Coote did a good job, and here come the Steelhawks in transition. Just Ty Thompson with a great stick check late. Eddie had a chance, but DeMode again closed the door, and here comes Woods. Woods one-on-one, draws another defender. Hartley, his shot went awry, and that will take us to our officials' timeout. To go here after the officials' timeout, Travis Zabalks will bring it over the timeline and start things for the Steelhawks. Trailing by 4, and great tackle if you're in the NFL, but a problem if you're in the ALL. Stephen Borden guilty of holding. He'll spend 2 minutes in the box, and no shortage of opportunities on the power play for these Steelhawks. This their 8th power play. They've only capitalized on 1. Udding got a screen, used it beautifully, cut back, bounce shot, top corner. So Doug Udding, shorthanded marker, the third for the Timbermen here today, and they lead this one 9-4. A minute 46 left in the man advantage for the Steelhawks. And off the draw, they managed to get possession, but boy, oh boy, 3 shorthanded markers in this game. If you're Gavin Prout, you can't be pleased with that. As the power play unit goes back to work with Murphy at the top. Milligan far side, skip pass, and a good finish. So finally, a second power play marker of the game. And it comes courtesy Jeff Fernandez, and it's 9-5. Just under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And it's Murphy off the draw. As a good stick check, and Peterborough will bring it back. It's Parker Sands. Had a notion, wrong stick side. He's going to get in the corner, try to curl his way out. Looking for some help, dumps it off. And Zach Thompson now will leave it for Simpson. Simpson with 1 man, 2 men on him. That's not enough. You better get some help. He'll split that. Dive in again. The hat trick all the same way with a minimum 2 defenders on his back. And we have an injury timeout here. So just in case you weren't aware, 15-minute delay here due to an injury to Paxton LaRue. Looks like while defending Cameron Simpson on the dive, Simpson may have landed on his left leg. And LaRue had to be removed by stretcher and via ambulance to the nearest hospital. And of course, we will keep you updated on his status, as we, of course, are very concerned about Paxton, and we hope that he's going to be okay and it'll be a speedy recovery. In the meantime, between time, just over 3 minutes to go here in the third, 10-5, favor of the Timbermen, and with 10 on the shot clock, Steelhawks wrestling for it on the half boards, left side. Timbermen working, 5 on the shot clock, no reset, and Peterborough had it momentarily. But back come the Steelhawks, and the pinball game continues back and forth. Finally, the Timbermen get possession. Zach Thompson will leave it for Hartley. Hartley wrong stick side, and they will be very deliberate here as Tim Bergen will step in with 5 on the shot clock. Shot wide of the mark, picked up Joe Hall. He'll let it go, stopped by Coote, and Pilcher now will move it up. Steelhawks with possession here, looking to cut into this deficit, trailing by 5. On the screen and roll. Quick shot by Murphy, stopped by DeMode. Udding will pick that up and move it up. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Woods will swing it across to Kenny. Kenny hasn't been able to get things going here. Woods, good fake, goes and 5-hole. So a good finish from Aaron Woods, his second of the game. And it's 11-5 Timbermen. Seems like someone let the air out of the building after that injury. As you could tell, concern on both sides. As Simpson now will come back on the right side, take it from Bergen, get it back. Simpson will lean in. He's got a hat trick. Working again, 2 defenders, loses it this time, gets it back. Bergen in tight, good stop, another, but a beautiful finish. So this time, they play the carom nicely, and it's Joe Hall. He's on the board, and it's 12-5. Minute 24 to go here in the third quarter. Timbermen have done a good job of, seems to be the intensity level, the difference between these two teams, as the Timbermen winning all the little battles, the loose balls, the battles on the boards, the one-on-one battles. As now with possession, Kenny will work half boards left side. Haven't heard a lot from Captain Mark Vredenberg, and he really hasn't had to do a whole lot. His team has stepped up. Good fake, trying to tiptoe around the crease. Can't find the corner, and that's going to send the Steelhawks to the penalty box one more time, and there'll be another Visionware power play. So my apologies. Initially, I said that Colton Armstrong was the only one ejected. Chad Culp had also been ejected from this game, as we're 45 seconds left in the third quarter, as Culp was asked to leave the arena. As the Timbermen power play, zipping it around. Vredenberg sidearm, stopped by Coote. 30 seconds ago, Coote, good outlet on the backhand, and the Steelhawks move it up. Boy, oh boy. Fernandez would have liked to seen someone in a white jersey come out that back door. No one did, as 15 seconds on the game clock, and it's coughed up. Timberman, I think, not able to field it cleanly still. Gets a defender on him, but manages to cradle around. 5 on the game clock. And a quick shot, Thompson! So Ty Thompson, with 0.3 seconds to go in the third, increases the lead to 13-5. So 13-5 at the end of 3, now the start of the fourth quarter. And you'd like to think that there's a little fight left here in these Steelhawks, as the momentum has definitely gone in favor, as Austin Murphy stopped by Demode. The momentum clearly in favor of the Timbermen, and in transition, had it momentarily, couldn't pull it in, was Ethan Riggs. And the Steelhawks now will bring it back, and it's Eddie Murphy. That's a good quick stick to Pilcher. Good job of corralling the rebound. Fresh clock for the Steelhawks. Milligan on the run. Shot off the logo. Made it easy, and here come the Orange back the other way. Poole will dump it off to Hartley, and Hartley now will send it to Vredenberg on the right side. Vredenberg will get it back, dump it to Hartley. Hartley curl around, got some room, stops, flips it back. Vredenberg, quick shot, stopped by Coote. Picked up, but a whole heap of trouble there. Simpson in close again. So Cameron Simpson, a demon today with his 4th of the game. Not short-handed, which is odd, and it is 15-5. Got ahead of myself there, of course. 14-5 the score. Told you there was, I have a questionable counter. It's not always working. Math skills are in short supply, as we're going to have a tangle here with Parker Sands and Mike Byrne. We had mentioned earlier that here in the All we were considering getting rid of fighting altogether. Clearly those two combatants had a score to settle, and they were going to settle it right then and there, and that was the case. Possession to the Timbermen with 13:25 to go here in the fourth. Kenny, flip back, good fake by Hall, gets it back to the top. Woods unloads, stopped. They get it back for a fresh clock, and they'll be very deliberate here. 5 on 5. The clock favors the Timbermen, and they'll work it around the horn and look for another good one. Bergen. Good quick pass to Hall. Got deflected, and Eddie's going to race on down the length of the carpet and pick up that loose ball. Eddie with some room, up, down. Those wickets closed by DeMode. And it'll be possession to the Timbermen. Clay Arnold did a good job to get it over the line. Joe Hall now, up, down, and good hit at the right time. Hall still with possession. He's rolling around behind the net, looking for some help. Dumps it off, finds Hartley. Under 10 on the shot clock. Woods has to let one go. No look to Hartley off the rafters, and we're going to have another Visionware power play. Dan Ball, the guilty party, and it's a 4-minute major. And the Timbermen now are going to be able to not only kill some clock, but potentially add to their lead as Vredenberg's shot stopped by Coote, and the outlet will send Whitby away. So trailing 14-5 and a 4-minute to kill. Certainly not what Gavin Prout and the Steelhawks coaching staff ordered. Milligan, wrong stick side. Not sure why he would take that with plenty of time on the shot clock, and back come the Timbermen. Vredenberg is going to be very deliberate here, and no need to rush anything, as they've got plenty of time to get the best shot possible. This just the 4th power play for the Timbermen here in this game. Bergen with a cannon, stopped by Coote, and I don't know if Coote felt that through the pad or not, but boy, Bergen can fire it as there'll be another delayed penalty. Bergen! So he comes with the sidearm bounce, and it's 15-5. So back to action here, some debate on which penalty should be nullified, and the major stays with 2:48 to go. The minor delayed penalty nullified by Tim Bergen's 3rd of the game. And again, the Timbermen will go back to work with the man advantage as they lead this one by a whole lot. Kenny, underhand, and it's a good bounce, top corner. Beauty shot from Kenny. $16-5 the score. Full 2 minutes left in the Steelhawks power play. That one, as we've had a goalie change, Lucas Coote is out, and in is Bailey Brown. As we spoke about Bailey Brown earlier, as on the run it's Eddie. DeMode made that one look easy. So DeMode has been outstanding. He's only given up 5 goals here in this game, and we've got 10-10 to go in the 4th quarter. So got to be a bit of a disappointing outing for Gavin Prout and company, as looking for Simpson down low. Good quick stick. Hartley rings it off the pipe, had a wide open net. And they'll get a reset with just over a minute to go in the man advantage. Thompson out there with Hartley and Vredenberg. And got it back, so Hartley managed to take a shot, went off a defender, right back in his stick, got another shot off. Steelhawks will bring it up over the timeline. Riley Palmer. 40 seconds to go. And that was almost a tricky interchange there, almost a too many men. Milligan. His shot steered aside by DeMode. Ball loose, picked up by Vredenberg. Vredenberg. 2-on-1 with Hartley. Good no look. Hartley couldn't sneak it through the short side. Good save by Bailey Brown. Hartley eludes one defender, using his speed to curl around and create some room. He dumps it off. Bergen, big shot. Good job by the D just to get a stick on it. That was Eddie. And now the Steelhawks will have to work hard to get it over the timeline, as That is a stick check and a half from Hartley. 2-on-1 with Thompson. Backhand pass. Thompson tried to sneak it. Bailey Brown there. So a good save. As now it's Austin Murphy getting it up ahead to Pilcher. Pilcher picks it nicely. So the rookie closes the gap. It's now 16-6. All right. Back to action here with 8:15 to go. And the Timbermen in complete control. Parker Sands. So no let up by the Orange as they keep the pedal to the metal. And it's 17-6. If you're the Steelhawks, when it rains, it pours, that's for sure. And important here to keep battling, keep the head up, and again, this is one game in the regular season. And you can expect these two teams to do battle sometime down as Murphy dives in, crease the call, and that will bring us to an official's timeout. 7:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Mark Vredenberg matched up with Luke Pilcher, and Vredenberg casually, calmly brings it over the timeline. Gets it back almost on the give and go. Gone and went. That ball's going to go the other way. Out the back door was McMahon. He gets bumped off of the ball. Manages to knock it back to a teammate, and the Steelhawks with possession. Milligan dumps it back off. McMahon with two defenders on him, tries to weave his way through. Can't get a shot off, and here come the Timbermen. Clay Arnold. Of course, Clay and his twin brother Croy. Two defenders on this Timberman squad as Bergen working on the half boards to Vredenberg. Swing it to Hartley. Hartley looking for an opening, changes direction, short side, stopped by Bailey Brown. Brown will dump it up the middle, and they will get it over the timeline with 6:40 to go in the fourth. 17-6 the score in favor of the Timbermen. They led 6-2 after one, 7-4 at the half, and 13-5 after three. So DeMode has been really good. Beautiful outlet pass. And a bigger save at the other end, but it trickles its way in. So an outstanding pass to Joe Wasson. Not normally on the offensive end, but he pockets his first of the game, and 17-6. $6:15 to go here off the draw. Steelhawks get possession, and it's Eddie. Wide open, up, down, and off the post. So a good attempt from Salinas. Not able to find the back of the net. Delayed penalty going to be called on the Timbermen as Bailey Brown hustles to the bench for the extra attacker. 20 on the shot clock. Time now to look for just something good here. Something positive for the Steelhawks. Tried the quick stick down low, and we will have another Visionware power play. 2 for 8 on the power play in this game are the Steelhawks, as they will work it around the horn with Murphy, Milligan, Pilcher out there, as is Cody McMahon and Jeff Fernandez. Good hard shot from Pilcher on the mark. Rebound picked up. Another good save by DeMode. And he'll send the outlet to Poole. And just a little too many on the floor. And looks like too much to say from assistant coach Ryan McMichael. Again, as we'll see if that results in anything but a minor. So that is the case. Ryan McMichael has been ejected. If he would just be mature about it and exit stage left like he should, as the Timbermen will go back to work. Not sure why you would pick a game that's out of reach for your choice words, but again, Ty Thompson, one-on-one, looking for an opening. Good shot, stopped by Bailey Brown. Couldn't find it, but his defense could. Here come the Steelhawks. Whitby will set things up with 4:30 to go here in the fourth. Pilcher out there swinging around. McMahon, good fake, got it back. Sidearm, tried to pick a spot, but you have to be awfully good to beat DeMode today. As Utting now is going to race over the timeline and try to kill off that minor penalty with 30 seconds left in the PK. Woods takes a shot with the shot clock winding down, picked up by Milligan, and he'll bring it up with under 10 to go in the man advantage. 3:45 left in this game. Murphy, underhand, stopped by DeMode. Got to get in closer than that. As the Timbermen now can smell it, as they will pull things out and work some clock. Woods. Two-man game with Zach Thompson. And they'll swing it along to the right side. Bradenberg got a step, pulled it back. Good rock, took the flick back. Hartley shot, steered aside Bailey Brown. Picked up by Bradenberg, fresh clock with 3:05 to go here in this fourth and final quarter. Timbermen will be very deliberate as they'll look to up their record. That one sneaks behind Brown, but not far enough over that line. He sends the outlet pass to Pilcher. Pilcher will track down that loose ball with 2:40 to go. Murphy. Good fake. Good defensive rotation from the Orange as they stay right on. Wide open on the crease, though, was Grant Scott, not able to haul down that pass. Possession goes the other way to the Timbermen. Hartley's going to wait for the rest of the troops with plenty of time on the shot clock. Simpson. Not a whole lot he hasn't done here in this game, as he has been a menace to society here for the Timbermen. That pass goes well awry. Good job of tracking it down. Milligan will unload. Good stop by DeMode. And we're into minute 45 to go. Thompson on the half boards, left side. Hartley's been instrumental here for these Timbermen, and he's done a good job in a facilitating role as well as a finishing role. Eddie looking at the back door. Murphy not able to haul that in. And now it's going to be Poole. Poole, Kenny, flip back. Thompson couldn't handle that. And Steelhawks now we're going to fight. We're under a minute to go. Eddie, stop, start, hesitation. Good save, DeMode. So DeMode is going to keep this game in the single digits, which is a rare feat here in the sport of box lacrosse with 40 seconds to go. Steelhawks are going to fall to 3-8. They will continue to occupy the 7th spot in the Arena Lacrosse League standings. The Timbermen, with the win, will take over sole possession of second place and go to 6-4. Of course, the Toronto Monarchs in action, they're also sitting in second with a 5-4 record. They play the Oshawa Outlaws tonight at the Toronto Rock Athletic Center. Under 10 seconds to go, and this one's going to be in the books. And they are going to run it out, and that's going to do it. The final here. The Timbermen win this one convincingly, 18-6.